Hello, I am Dr. Ashutosh Mishra, plastic surgeon at Enhance Clinic. Today, I'll take you through the journey of hair transplant in a grade 4 patient. I'll be showing you how we do one of the best methods of doing hair transplant, which we call it as a DHR method, direct hair replacement. And the main concept of DHR is we take hair from the back one by one and we put it in the front where we require hair transplant immediately. So let's look at the patient, how we discuss, how we plan, everything, and the procedure almost takes a day. So as we can see in this patient, we have to cover grade 4 baldness and his permanent zone at the back is less. So what we do is, we had planned from his permanent zone we can take somewhere near around 3000 good grafts, but he needs more than that and he wants to go with DHR. So we have planned for this particular patient, we have planned to take around whatever is left from the beard, maybe 800 or 1000 grafts from the beard. So how does it work? Now the patient comes in, walks into the clinic. I give some time to him, talk about his hairline and all. We discuss everything. I try to explain, hold the procedure together and all. And when patient is comfortable, we take some pre-operative pics so that we can decide upon it. And then we do the marking of the patient. As you can see in the video, we do mark everything according to the face. Now the new hairline is made according to the availability of number of grafts that we have, the age of the patient and what suits best to him in that particular age group. Then we show him what we have planned, how many grafts, low, high areas, what we plan, and then we go for a hair trim. We need a zero trim of the hair when we are planning a DHR procedure. And then whatever necessary pre-operative precautions that have to be taken as explained to the patient, we do something which is mandatory. We prepare our OT. Patient is shifted in. What you can see, patient is shifted into the OT, and then we give local anesthesia. Now giving local anesthesia to numb the whole of the area so that the patient is comfortable throughout the procedure. Now this is done. It is absolutely painless procedure done in a very specific way. We have certain gadgets which help to relieve pain. And once done, you can see in the pic how comfortable the patient is while getting the anesthesia. 5 to 10 minutes for the effect to come, and then in this DHR procedure, first we do is what we call it as hair designing procedure. Now what is hair designing? Whatever we had marked earlier while discussing with the patient, we mark the areas where we have to give high density, where we have to give moderate density, and where we have to give light density, in which way the patient will part, he'll back comb, his left to right comb, and we design it accordingly. Now in this particular designing part, what we do is we make slits. Now these slits are given in a particular angle, direction and depth in which our grafts will go, and that will determine how natural the hair will come out of the scalp after the transplant. So this is the most important step for a natural looking hair transplant. After hair designing, now we turn the position of the patient and we prepare for the DHR extraction. Now the graft is extracted one by one. It is simultaneously given at the back table. It is simultaneously given at the back table for the processing of the graft. In this, what we process is we process the quality of the graft. Any extra skin which is there is trimmed out, and we segregate and number the graft in terms of single follicular unit, double follicular unit, triple follicular unit, or even more. So we have an exact count and we know where to put these units one by one. That will give the most natural results. Now coming on to the exact concept, what is a DHR method? As you can see in this video, so a team is harvesting and simultaneously the graft goes back for a trimming. It comes back within few minutes, and another team is starting to implant these grafts in the predetermined slits which were made before. So it goes back into the scalp in a particular angle, direction and depth which has been predetermined. Now this work is being done simultaneously. So the graft stays out of your body for a very less period of time. It is harvested, taken out of the scalp, goes to the table, it is kept into PRP solution, it is dipped into PRP solution, comes back, and it is transplanted immediately. Now this process doesn't take more than 10 to 15 minutes time. and the graft is back to the scalp. Now this improves the quality of graft. It decreases any desiccation which can happen because of the graft staying out of the body for a very long period of time, and that is why this procedure is actually superior to any other method of extracting one by one. So after about extraction and implantation for around 40 minutes to an hour, we again shift the position of the patient to the supine so that he also has some rest, and whatever grafts are left are put back inside again, so that again the time which the graft stays outside the body is decreased. After the implantation of all the scalp grafts have been done, now we switch over to the beard area. From beard also we take out one by one and we put them back. So again the beard is extracted and it is put one by one back into the scalp so that this graft stays out of the body for a very, after the end of the procedure. In this particular, this is the donor area from where we have taken the DHR, and most of the time what we have used is 0.8 and 0.7 punches, so that the telltale signs of the transplant in around 4 to 5 days will be minimal. We have extracted somewhere near 3000 grafts from the scalp and somewhere near 900 from the beard area, and this is how we had designed the area and how we have covered this whole area. The whole procedure takes around 6 to 7 hours, which includes a lot of breaks, lunch breaks, patient will be having tea, bio breaks and all. The procedure is absolutely painless. Patient is happy about it. Most of the time they're listening to music. After the end of the procedure, we do a light dressing in the form of a headband and a surgical cap. That is it. It stays on your head for around 3 days time. You come back on third day and we give you a head wash. After that, no more cap or a headband, nothing is required. Patient is comfortable. There are certain precautions which we prefer for patients to do for 20 days. Now 20 days precautions are no smoking, avoid drinking, no heavy weight lifting, no running, avoid direct sunlight. You can wear a cap as we advise. Within 3 weeks, everything heals absolutely and there are no telltale signs. Everything looks okay, and after 3 weeks time, you just forget you had a hair transplant done. You are on your normal regular activity what you are doing. Now most of the patients ask for after how much time I can go to the work. You can go to the work for the very next day if you want. If preferably you have 3 to 4 days with you, that will be good and give you just a rest. But it is not that you cannot work the very next day. Now showing you some of the grade 3 and grade 4 baldness results which have been done by the similar method in our earlier patients.